Hello, back again to this course, Golang Microservices full course, and today we will continue for the observability. In the last video, we tried to do the OpenTelemetry and Jaeger for distributed tracing, but now we will talk about Prometheus and Grafana, that is for metrics monitoring. So we will cover for the metrics and adding the Prometheus and Grafana to the compose and visualize the metric data. So metrics monitoring concept is different from logging and tracing. The metrics will record overall system performance statistic in time series data format. So we monitor metric using a rate method, which is rate, error, and duration. So rate is how many HTTP requests come per second. For example, HTTP request total, and then error is how many requests produce the 500 or 400 status. And then after that, the duration is, let us see, how long does the server take on average to process requests. Key is HTTP request duration seconds. Prometheus will act as a scraper, which is data puller that periodically visits the get matrix endpoint in each service to get the latest statistical numbers, then hands them to the Grafana to be drawn into the visual graphs. So Grafana dashboard will query to the Prometheus server. Prometheus server will scrape the metrics from our services. So I think we can do now with this episode. We can try to add the method here, wait, the compose here. I will add the Prometheus and Grafana. So in here I have pull from master and check out the new branch, and I think I will go to the Docker compose, and below the Jaeger I will add Prometheus and Grafana. So this one we will have the port, and then the Prometheus port and Grafana port. So that's why I will try to add in the env example later. But now I think I will try to change this as well, because I missed this one in the Go Wallet payment, and then Go Wallet notification here. Yeah, this one. And also we need to change the env example. You also need to add in the env development or env staging or .env for this one, and then 19 here I think, yeah, the db name, and then after that the monitoring configuration in the last things here. Prometheus port is 9090, and then Grafana port is 3000. So Grafana port, you can, yeah, feel free to change the port. Yeah, then I will go to the API gateway now. I think is this API gateway, or do we have the shared? I think yes. Here I think we go to the shared first in the middleware. Shared, go to the middleware, then I think we can add the metrics.go. Here I just copy, which is this one is only the init and Prometheus metrics, and yeah, this one we need to go get, yeah, the package. So the Prometheus metrics is just request total and then request duration here. Then I think we can go to the deployments here, folder deployments. We create the folder deployments inside, oh yeah, inside microservice deployment. Here I need to make folder again for the Prometheus and Prometheus YAML, Prometheus YML. Then here I just try to copy for the scraping config. Here we have a scrap config now in here, which is transaction service, ledger service, user service, payment service, wallet, auth, and API gateway. For now we do this first, then we go to the API gateway to add the middleware and CMD, which is here 133. 133 here. Yeah, we shared middleware Prometheus matrix, and then we add the endpoint here in 149 here from HTTP. This one from HTTP from Prometheus. Okay, I think we go to the out service as well. Audit service is only for the data. Yeah, I think the same in here. Audit service, out service here. I just copy from, I use the middleware here before auto-login, and then I just add the new API before this one. So this is for metrics to for metrics endpoints. Here I also add again inside the ledger service. After that we should add the make ID later. Yeah, it should be here. Add the metrics, don't forget for that. I think the same, gene.wrap-h. Yeah, and then notification no need. Payment service, we go to the payment service. Let's go here, pretty the same. Payment notification, payment service here. Yeah, here, and then just tap. It's pretty cool for them. Scheduler service no. Then we go to the transaction service. Transaction service here in the CMD. Transaction service, pretty the same. Yeah. Main.go. Where is our, yeah, this one, and just tap. Here again. Okay, in the user service and wallet service. Yeah, user service done. Go to the wallet service now. Go to the wallet service. Okay, and go work some. What does this mean? I'm not sure. Let me check with the make ID. I think because that make ID we need to do, so the error will gone. Should be. Let me check here. Yeah, the error is gone for now. Close to the right, make test. Here again, make test, and MacBook Linux, and then MacBook Linux, and then Docker Compose updates. Whatever is too long, not sure. Just want to close this all. Make build Linux. Go Docker Compose up test build test d. Okay, the address version of the Prometheus referred to the invalid project compose. Wait a second, Docker Compose is, I actually have, let me check with this one to make sure that this is, and I'll just delete forever here. I do again clear. Please remove it. This one, the version is obsolete. Where is the version is obsolete? Please remove the surface Prometheus refer to unrefined Prometheus data. So Prometheus, is this different? I think. Let me check later. Wait. It should be not error for now, but let me check. Prometheus with this version latest, I think. Do I need to do latest? I forgot to add this one volume. Is it? I forgot to add the volume here. Docker compose. Yeah. Sorry for that. This one. Okay. Yeah. I forgot to add this Prometheus and Grafana data. Sorry. I think we can do here again. Okay, that should be fine. Create it, and let me see here inside. I have all of that. I think I want to go to the Prometheus here, the graph, and then the Grafana. Yeah, I think that's good. Now we have this one, so I want to try to test how to do that. Yeah, this one is I already try here. I have the code here. So first I will test the API gateway matrix for the endpoint here. I want to clear that it should be out service after that, and then wall service method. So this should have the HTTP request total. Later you should see the start with help and wait help here. GC duration seconds, and then this one. Okay, we will verify this in the browser to the Prometheus here. Wait, Prometheus target, this one. So we have show more. Here is up, and all of them is up. I think this is good if we have up for that. So shows that should be up in green. Yeah, and then we go to the Prometheus graph. Graph is here. Sorry, graph is here, and then enter the following query expression for this one expression, and then execute. We have HTTP request total. Now here user service, our service, wall service API gateway. So this one should be fine. Click execute and switch to the graph to tab to the view. Okay, this switch to the graph. So we see here, this is the graphic. Yeah, then I think we can configure the Prometheus data source in the Grafana. So when we go to the Grafana here, what is my Grafana? 3000 here, Grafana. Then if you need to log in, you can log in with admin and admin, and then set the new password or click skip. And then I want to then navigate to the left here, left pane corner, and then connection data sources. We go to here inside the connection data sources, and then actually I think I need to remove this one first. Okay, so I want to show you the how to do that. Here is click add data source and select the Prometheus here. Then this should be localhost, set Prometheus with the Prometheus, not a localhost, because Grafana communicates with Prometheus over the shared Docker. So we need to use the name. Then we can save and test. Wait, I think, yeah, save and test. Then this is working fine. So we go back here, the Prometheus is ready here. Then step 5, we build the Grafana dashboard, which is to the Grafana here. Dashboard, add visualization. I think click here, dashboard, and create a dashboard, and then the name, how to do that, I think no later, we will create this one, yeah, create new, add visualization, and I want to try to use the RPS for now. The panel title here, I think, where is the panel title here? Where is the title? I can change name, please, later lah. Change name. So we need to, from builder, we need to change to the code, and then we just copy the prom GL query, for example, sum rate total, and then run queries. Then we have something like this, and you can change with bar chart or stat or gauge or bar gauge, and then table or something. But I think I want to use the time series, and then I save with the new title name here, global request RPS, and save. I have a panel title here. Why I still, sorry, I think this one need to change to the Go wallet now, sorry. Save dashboard here, the Go wallet, and this one I need to change the name here. Panel title, I should have change the name here, sorry. So apply. What I cannot save, apply, and then I refresh. I think, yeah, global request RPS. Okay, then after that, the request HTTP status code, I just add the new visualization here, and with a sum here, this one with a here run queries, and I think we can do pie chart or start panel, pie chart maybe, or start panel here. I think this one should be fine. Then I save, apply. So I have these two. Then I want to move this, I think here. Yeah, you can move actually. Now I want to add a visualization for the other is API latency here. Then I just histogram from query, and then here run queries, and I think this should be time series who also works. I just save and apply, and we have this something cool graphic here, and then this is transfer API through all. I think, yeah, we add here visualization, the name is changed to transfer API. This is transfer API, but we need to have the transfer API now if we want to see the data. Currently we don't have the data, I think. Yeah, I move to the here, I think. Okay, I think that's good, right? And I want to commit first for this one. don't forget to save here. Okay, and then we can, for example, just try to transfer now, like 90 here to here, 1000 here, like here. If we change, yeah, we have something here. Wait, what is this? Yeah, this is the queries. Run queries first. We have the transaction here. I think bar chart, maybe something like this is good. So yeah, apply here. This is transfer API. Cancel. We need to save again, sorry. Okay, then I think that's all for now, and see you in the next tutorial video. Thank you.